What's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and today I'm bringing you guys their Black Ops 2 gameplay commentary, and in this video, I wanted to follow up on another video I did a couple of days ago about the Xbox 720, or whatever it's going to be called. So, anyway, in that video I put up, I kind of talked about all the news and info that we have so far about this upcoming new Xbox console, as well as some of the rumors that seemed a little bit more likely and seemed to have a little bit more meat to them. And, you know, I tried to get kind of an overall feel of what this next console will be like that we could be playing later this year. Now, during that video, one thing I briefly mentioned was the possibility of the DRM, you know, feature or requirement on this new console, and I didn't really go into a lot of detail on it, but it got a lot of people riled up in the comments. So I wanted to make a follow-up video to it because we also got new information yesterday about this DRM policy, and it's all good news. So anyway, what this is, the DRM, is it's a way for Microsoft to kind of prevent like piracy and just kind of increase the security of the console. And what it would entail is making it so that this new Xbox always had to be connected to the internet in order for you to play games, or in order for it just to work in general. There was even a rumor saying that if it wasn't connected to the internet within like 3 minutes or something like that, then it would just shut down and the console wouldn't work at all. Now, I know on the ground level, this would be kind of a good thing because it's going to help with the security of the console. It's going to make it less, vulnerable to hacks and things like that. But at the same time, that means that if you don't have an internet connection, if your internet connection goes out, if you have, kind of crappy internet that goes in and out all the time, then you're not going to have a good console gaming experience on this new console because it's going to be going out on you all the time, which would be a really bad thing. And I really don't think it's going to affect as much of us who are watching this video. People who are involved with YouTube and in this community obviously all have internet of some sort. But it's also going to be a big deal for people in different countries and rural areas where, they might not even have internet. There are a lot of people out there, yes, they still exist, that play just single-player games and don't connect to the internet to play, which, again, it's probably not going to affect many of us, but it will affect a lot of the gamers out there. So, what's the good news with this DRM policy rumor? It's not going to happen. So according to an IGN article, which I'm going to link down in the description, there was an email sent out to all kinds of Microsoft employees, and it said this: Durango, which is the code name for this next Xbox, is designed to deliver the future of entertainment while engineered to be tolerant of today's internet. There are a number of scenarios that our users expect to work without an internet connection, and those should just work regardless of their connection status. Those include, but are not limited to, playing a Blu-ray disc, watching live TV, and yes, playing a single-player game. So there you have it. That kind of dispels this whole rumor that a lot of people have been really, really worried about. Without an internet connection, you can still do basic features like watch movies and play single-player games and do that kind of thing. Now, you're obviously not going to be able to play multiplayer games, but those, options are out there for people who do not have an internet connection. So that's definitely a good thing. Now, there are also two other things that this email kind of hints towards, which are pretty interesting. Not only does it tell us that this online DRM policy is not true, it also tells us that, number one, this next Xbox is going to be able to play Blu-ray discs, which is not a surprise. It's about time for them to make this console Blu-ray compatible. If they want it to be the center of your entertainment life, then it needs to be able to play DVDs and Blu-rays and things like that. So this next Xbox will be able to do that most likely, at least according to this email. Now, the other thing that this tells us about, which is really even more interesting to me, is it said watching live TV. Now, what does that mean? Well, I searched it up, and it turns out that there are some rumors going around that this next Xbox could be a cable box, like a DVR. So you could like hook up your cable to it and watch live TV, record TV shows, on-demand stuff, all that kind of stuff. So that, my friends, would be pretty cool. I mean, imagine having this one device in your room or your living room or wherever you game that can play next-gen video games and, amazing graphics and the future of gaming and all that, but then it can also play Blu-rays and DVDs, so it's your entire, entertainment device in that regard. It's also got a lot of multimedia features, including, like all the different apps, Hulu, Netflix, HBO Go, Pandora, the new Machinima app, all that stuff. And then on top of all that, it's the center of your cable TV. You can watch live TV from it, you can record your favorite TV shows, you can schedule recordings, all that kind of thing. Imagine if all of that was in one device. Well, it's possible, and it might be the new Xbox 720 or Infinity or Durango or whatever the heck it's going to be called. So that's pretty exciting. That's what we have to look forward to. We are only 2 weeks away, exactly 2 weeks away from the reveal of this console. So make sure you guys stay tuned. I will keep you guys updated with any information that comes out. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Check out one of the other 2 videos on Tutor if you haven't seen them yet, especially that top one. I uploaded it earlier today. It's a new custom Machinima Xbox that I got that's pretty freaking cool. So thanks for watching, guys. Catch you all later. Peace out.